Day 9 of this experiment, and today is about leadership. Um, Several years ago, I wrote a blog that is called, I think it's called Put the Book Down. And you see, the thing is this, when I was starting my profession as an individual contributor, however you want to call it, I used to think, or I used to complain that my managers were not giving me enough work to do. They weren't delegating enough power. They weren't delegating enough decision-making opportunities. They weren't exposing me to new things, new projects. I was just following orders and doing the grunt work, as some people like to say it. But then, 3 years into my leadership role, one of my direct reports, or prior direct reports, stops me, and he says, "Hey Juan, you're a nice guy. Would you be okay with some feedback?" I said, okay. So in the middle of the hallway, he says out loud, "You suck at delegating." So here I was thinking that I could actually do that better than my managers several years before, but here, 3 years into my leadership role, somebody tells me out loud in front of everybody, "You suck at delegating." And that was the truth. Here's the thing. Leadership is not something you read in a book. It's not something you get from a seminar. It's not something that comes from a workshop. It's not something that comes with your title. Leading is something that you learn as you go through it. So I had to learn how to delegate power, how to delegate projects. And that was hard because I was getting promoted because of the things I did. And if I started delegating things, I wouldn't be doing them. That's a problem. So I learned to lead in terms of delegation when I actually was able to accept that someone else could do the same things that I could, and sometimes even better. So it was making the decision to let others have the power to do the things that I used to do. That's one of the reasons, or one of the moments where I learned how to lead, at least in the delegation area. So, in which areas are you leading today? And in which areas are you thinking that you're leading but you're not? That's just the thought of the day. Thanks.